Y'all, I just woke up. How about I just missed my call time for I just missed my call time for Steve Harvey show, y'all. I had tickets to be in the audience. I had priority tickets, you guys. So chances is I was gonna be sitting in the front row, or near the front row, and I decided to take a nap because today's my day off of just relaxing. And I done messed around and slept through, y'all, the call time. The call time was 3:30. I think it's like going on 4 o'clock now. So, and I believe the taping starts at 5:30. I done fucked around and missed it. I'm like, shit, I fucking missed it. And it was two celebrities supposed to be there today. I believe it was Alicia Renee and Tom Barrygon or Barrygon or something like that. I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but y'all know the guy from America's Funniest Home Videos, right? So he was going to be on the show today, as well as Alicia Renee. Do y'all guys know who Alicia Renee is? I don't know, but I think she is an actress. And I had tickets to go to the show, and I missed it. So, oh well. I just woke up. I'm like, let me get my ass out of the house. I was like sleeping so good, y'all. I was dreaming, man. Dreaming, California dreaming. I just woke up. I feel refreshed though. I guess I needed that nap. And I went back to the website to get more tickets, and I think that probably was the last show that they're filming maybe for the season. So oh well, I missed out. And it's sad. I feel kind of bad because the studio is not that far away. So it's not like I had to go that far to get to his studio. I live in Hollywood. I only had to hop on the train, go one stop, ride 5 minutes or 4 minutes, I think, to Universal Studios on one stop on the train, and then get off at Universal, and I would have been there at his studios where they film Steve Harvey talk show. But yeah, now see my eyes. Hey Marcus, I'm just like, I'm having one of those days. I was off today. I'm just like, I'm done with classes. I'm kind of just in my little chill mode, doing me time. I'm like, fuck. I really wanted to go to the show, but it's not going nowhere. I know this show used to be taped in, what's up, Chris? I know Steve Harvey's show used to be taped in Chicago, and they moved out here. Like, Steve Harvey, I think, moved all his shows to LA. Because Family Feud used to be taped in Atlanta. I used to be going to that show, being in the audience. Well, you guys might see me in the audience on that show if you guys watch Family Feud. I've been in quite a bit of shows. As a background actor and audience member. But yeah, he moved, like I said, all his shows out here to LA. So I think I'll be able to get more tickets. I'm sure that I'll be able to get more tickets. Oh, collect my thoughts, you guys. It's all over the place. I'm about to go get me something to eat out here. Probably go get me a shake first. I'm gonna start with the shake from my favorite place. It's a beautiful day out here in LA, you guys. Out here in Hollywood. Nice blue, clear skies. You guys shout out where you guys are from. Feel free to shout out. How y'all doing? I was just like, all right, let me get my ass up. Go for a walk. Sleeping good too. I looked up. I woke up. It's funny. I woke up, I think, probably about 2:30, and I was like, damn, should I go? I went back to sleep. I was like, fuck it. I'm going back to sleep. I got my ass up and went back to sleep. And I was like, Steve Harvey, sorry. I hope he got I'm pretty sure he got a full audience, though. And they gonna have the show without me. The show gonna go on without me. How do you get tickets? Okay, there are several different websites where you can get television show tickets from out here in LA. So I go to, you guys write this down. I'll hook you guys up with all the cast and directors for these shows. Okay, so go to oncameraaudiences.com. That's one website you can go to. It's called oncameraaudiences.com. I'll probably put the link down below. so that you guys will be able to hear. I don't know if you guys can hear him on Hollywood Boulevard now. It's kind of loud, but on camera, audiences.com is one. I believe the one for Steve's show, though, what I did to find his talk show tickets, I think I got an email. I think I got a random email from them. I don't know. But I believe you guys can just Google Steve Harvey. Go to the link for his show, his television show, Steve Harvey Talk Show. And yeah, I'll just put the link in the description. But you guys can go to his show website. And almost every show website has it. They have their own, every TV show almost has their own website, right? You guys can click on the link that says get tickets and just sign up that way. It's pretty easy. But the direct link to get tickets to his show is at IOTA. Yeah, excuse me, y'all. I'm just all over the place. Like I said, I just woke up. But it's called IOTA, spelled IOTA.com. IOTA.com. I'll put that link in the description below too, or in the comments below. But yeah, y'all can go and get tickets, and they are free. It is on a first come first serve basis, so you do have to be there when they tell you. They're gonna confirm your ticket when you sign up, and it's really quick, easy to sign up. All you gotta do is like put your name, email, basic stuff like that, phone number. And they will send you a confirmation email with all the details, like where to park, what time to arrive, what to dress, like, because you're going to be on camera, so you can't just show up how you want to show up, you know. It is a recording, and it's a taping, you know, that they put lots of money into, so, and it's going to be on TV, so they always tell you to dress nicely, but there's certain colors that they want you to stay away from, because certain colors and patterns don't really look good on camera. So that's something to keep in mind. But it's fun. I've been doing these TV shows for a while. Some of them actually pay you. So there is a website that you can go to get tickets to television shows out here in LA where you can get paid. You visit California a lot, yeah. So you get paid to be an audience member or even a background actor. This is for the audience member though. It's called Standing Room Only, I think, .com or .tv. Standing Room Only .tv or .com. I'm just trying to recall this off the top of my head, but I'm pretty sure it's .tv, I think. So it's pretty cool. There's several others too that you guys can check out, but it's real fun. I've been on The Price is Right, Family Feud. I've been on The Real. That was real fun. When I first moved out here to LA in 2016, I went to The Real. So yep, I did get a chance to meet your girl Tamar before she did her last shows. I want to say this show I went to was like her last show on The Real. It was one of her last shows on The Real. But I was there. You guys can go and check out my videos that I did from when I went to The Real. That's at Warner Brothers Studios in Burbank, California. Say he needs to stop giving relationship advice. Why? I think he gives great advice. This man has been married, I think twice. He's on his second marriage, and he's been married to his second wife for quite some time now. So he's pretty stable when it comes to relationships. So why you don't think he should give advice? And then he's funny. He's a comedian. If I was to try to take advice on marriage from a person, it would be from somebody who's married or somebody who's been able to maintain a stable relationship over time. And he has. He has. So, but why do you don't think he should? He need to stop giving advice. You say I must be famous then. I don't call myself famous. Popular, but I'm not famous. I don't know if I want to be famous, to be honest, because there's just so much shit that go along with that. Too much shit. Too much stuff. But I know famous people, you know, it's just too much stuff going on with famous. So I like being popular, kind of like under the radar. Being famous, quote unquote famous enough so you can, you know, have a platform and make money, but not too famous where you got like paparazzi and can't even walk outside your house because people are like, oh, can I get a picture? Who are you? Can I get a picture? It depends on, I guess, where I go. Because like I sound popular. So some places I go, people are like, oh, you did, yeah. They want to take pictures and stuff because they know me from like social media or they just know me in general. But fame, I warn people against fame. Fame is not, I don't think it's that great. Speaking of fame, I'm on the walk of fame right now. But everybody want to be a star out here. I always get asked questions like about that, you know, how to become an actor, how do you get in Hollywood, Child, you can get in if you want to get in. It's about grinding, who you know. It's about who you know. Knowing the right people, the right connects. But it's possible to become a famous actor if you want to. Yeah. Are you mine?
No, I've already ordered. Okay. Sorry.
That's my favorite place, guys. You was here in January? Oh. So you just snuck in. Hi, say nothing. Hi. Can I get peanut butter cup with fiber, plant protein, and probiotics? What you guys? Yeah, 347 465 5769. Yeah. Don't be trying to call me out, like I said before when I did this. Don't call me, you don't have a problem.
Oh, you went from the delivery almo, right?
Yeah.
I checked both on channel and Grubhub and I didn't see your order.
What happened?
Did you send me a check?
If y'all try to call me, y'all heard my phone number, you don't have problems. I will be reporting you guys to your local police department. So my number is not for you guys to call. It's not for you guys' ears. I really wanted to see Michael Jackson star. You say you'd rather be rich. I know that's right. The green light didn't come on yet. There you go. Okay.
He didn't order it online. He ordered it.
I need some water.
I don't know.
Here's some water on the way back.
No, where did you get it? Yeah, no, wasn't you guys West Bay, right?
But
Yeah.
yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, y'all. But what were we talking about? Fame, right? Fame and popularity. Yeah, fame, it comes with too much strings attached that you can't really separate from being famous, you know? Like when you're famous, you know, you got people after you for all kind of different reasons and stuff. You know, they all up in your business. They know too many details about your life that you probably don't want them to know about, you know? Because that's what fame is about. And it's like for famous people, I think they have issues with like paparazzi and the blog websites that just be trying to, I don't know, they be trying to pull information from famous people just so they can make a dime and a buck, you know? It's like everybody trying to make $1 and a buck from you. So now I don't think I want to be to that scale of fame. It's kind of like low-key famous, if that makes sense. Low-key. Depends on what you mean by rich. What do you mean? What I mean, saying what Marcus means by being rich? Being rich is having enough money where you living nice, you know, comfortably nice, living it up. It's funny because I had been walking by this place like many times and I never came in, and then one day I decided to come in here and I don't regret it. I've been coming in here ever since. I love their shakes. The one I just got, it came up to like, I think $9 and some change, like $10. Worth 20 mil. Oh yeah, that's a good, nice piece of chunk change. I was just talking to my friend about buying a home out there in Brooklyn, and the houses that I'm looking at going for like $2 or $3 million. And it's like, dang, it's expensive. I was like, not really. You look at the houses out here in LA, they are quite up there. I'm talking about like millions of dollars, $5 million and up. You know, a lot of homes are like $10 million and up out here. So I could think I could do $2 or $3 million for a brownstone in Brooklyn. And I want to live in Brooklyn because it is Excuse me. Well, I live in Brooklyn because I think they still have like a black community there, but not yet. But yeah, New York is a lovely place to live. You know, I used to live there for a couple of years when I was working towards my master's degree, and I love it. I fell in love with New York. I love the vibe, the people, the speed of it, everything, the culture. It's on point. It's perfect for me. Perfect for me. But I don't know what I'm about to. I don't know what I'm about to do. I'm probably just about to take a walk around my neighborhood just to get some exercise. Because I was, like I said, I was laying on my bed and I fell asleep, took a nap. That's why I missed my Steve Harvey show. It's like, oh. But yeah, like I said, I want to kind of get back into doing those shows. Even movies. Like I used to be, you know, being an background actor in movies. In Atlanta, I did a lot of that when I was in Atlanta. And it was so much fun. I was able to work with different directors, actors. It's the best part, just being on set, because I think it's most. I feel like I had in my life, like being a background actor. I had the most fun because the work environment is the most welcoming. I think it's very lax. People get to be themselves. Like it's a place where you can actually be yourself. So I like that. Yes, Brooklyn is where it's at, man. It's where it's at. So yeah, I'm in contact with not even several, like a whole gang. They just started swarming and attacking me, y'all. I put in a few inquiries for information on homes in Brooklyn, brownstones in Brooklyn, and like before you know it, like I got all these calls out of nowhere from different realtors. I'm like, y'all slow your roll, but they out there like sharks. They trying to get that money. They're like, do you want to pay cash or do you want to finance? I'm like, I ain't touching no mortgage. I want to do cash. Just give them the $2 million, and all I got to worry about doing is paying taxes and home insurance. That's how I look at it. He said follow the 10% rule. What's the 10% rule? They got all these tips and tricks to the trade. What you mean by 10% rule? Is that in reference to how much you should spend of your income? Let's see, my shake should be ready. My shake is ready.
George?
Look like it's about to be ready. Yeah. Marcus, are you going to educate us on what the 10% rule is? Help us out. Spread the wealth. Spread the wealth. I am kind of upset, y'all. I was like, oh, I missed Steve Harvey's show. I wanted to go, man. I would have been sitting in the audience right now. Like, oh well. Oh well. I'll catch you next time. I went to the website, found out. I went to the website, found out that they don't have any more tickets currently now, but I'm pretty sure I can check that. They're gonna let me know anyway when they open up and get more tickets. I'm going to be there 20 minutes from our house. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. So it's like spend 10% of your income or what your net worth on a home. I think that makes sense. Have I ever visited anywhere outside the country? No, but I am. And I tell people, like, I don't know why I haven't loved the U.S. I say, I must love the U.S. that much, and I haven't left. I don't even have a passport, y'all. It's kind of embarrassing to say that, but it's happening. It's going to happen. And trust me, when I do, I'm going to be all over the place. Y'all going to be coming with me, too. I say my first stop going to be Africa. Everybody be talking about, oh, let's go to Italy. Let's go to Europe. I'm like, no. Thank you. Yeah. Yes, thank you. Everybody talking about going to Europe, going to like countries in Europe. I'm like, nah, I don't want to go to Africa. Africa is where I want to visit. The motherland, the homeland, because there's so many different places. Africa is big as fuck. That's how I look at it. So many different things I can do there. Man, this thing kind of big, y'all. Say what? You was born in Japan. How you was born in Japan, man? You don't look Japanese. What you doing way out there? You want to be a broker next year? Okay. Yes, a lot of brokers out there in New York that just started contacting me. I went to, I can't tell you what website I went to, but I did go to this website where you can find homes and stuff. And I gave them my information, and before you know it, like, all these realtors started calling me. I'm at work, they're trying to sell me a house. I'm like, slow down. You ain't got to sell too hard. Like, I'm one of those people, you can't sell me shit. You know, like, if I want to buy it, I'm going to buy it, but you can't sell me nothing. Because I'm a salesperson myself. So you can't sell me shit. Or in other words, you can't really convince me. I'm not that easy convinced, but I'm like, just show me the house, you know. So I'm in the process of setting up an appointment with a few of these realtors in July, because I plan to be there in July. Now, like I told you guys, I have 2 more years out here in LA because I'm finishing up my PhD. I have 5 more semesters here, but I like to have things set in motion, you know. So do things in advance, so things gonna be set, things gonna be right. When I get ready to do it, like bam, 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 bam. Oh, your dad was in the Air Force. Awesome. That's nice. Nice. What's up? You got to travel. I'm pretty sure you probably still get to travel too, by being a relative of a veteran. Travel. No love. They got going here. They always got some stuff on. Child, half of the stuff. Wait. You would think I live out here in Hollywood, I be going and doing all kinds of stuff. Child, I don't be doing that. I'm out here focused on my studies, my graduate studies. That is my #1 priority. So I feel like I'm just a visitor. I mean, I live out here, but I feel like a visitor sometimes. Like, because I don't know if I'll make LA my permanent home. I think it's going to be New York. Say stocks plus my new novel drop in July. Oh. Okay then. Looking forward to that. And what's the name of your novel? My bad. I don't know. Facebook hating or something. They're talking about bad wireless connection. I'm like, whatever though. I'm out here in Hollywood. It can't be no bad wireless connection out here. But yeah, I kind of just be focused, man. Focus on my studies, you know. I went to the comedy club though, like several weeks ago. That was cool. I do stuff like that. You know, I had tickets to go see Steve Harvey today. Slept through the shit. Let's see. Next week, I'm going to the Broad Museum. I got tickets to go check out the Broad Museum. I heard they got some really nice exhibits there I want to go check out. At the Broad. A lot to do here, man. There's a lot going on. But actually, no, but my fiance works for airlines, so we travel a lot. Well, that's tight work. Tight. Let's see. I might take y'all with me down here. Go check out this museum. The weather is so crazy out here in LA. It be cold, and then it be hot, and then it be switching up on you. Across the street, y'all. Diamond Plastics. Oh, okay. So you enter your cover into the Bauer contest. Nice. Well, good luck. Good luck. I think we're going to do several of those contests throughout the year. because I see how much authors like participating in the contest. So I think I'm going to do several of them for you guys. And no shade or nothing, but historically when we've done those Obama's best book cover contests, right? I have it open to anybody, even people outside the U.S. And so my brand has reached as far as Africa, even internationally, other countries and stuff, in Africa and across the world. And I figure, because I do want to cross over, right, to other countries, people from other countries. I didn't want to limit myself to just only working with American authors. And so, yes, my content is open to pretty much anybody, and I've let people, authors from places in Africa, submit their cover, to be in the Bowers Best Book Cover contest. But here's the deal, you guys, because what I realized is that most of them, most of the African authors who submit their cover to my contest, they usually win. And they win by a long shot. They win like by thousands of votes. And I'll be wondering, like, how in the hell? I sometimes question it. Maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't. But I'm like, I question why, how the hell you get over 1,000 votes? Where these American authors only get like a couple hundred. I'm like, well, maybe just because Africans have more support from each other, in their tribe or their community or whatever. So maybe that is what it is. But sometimes I question it because I know there's such thing as bots where people be cheating. So I would hate to look at my fellow Africans author like that, my fellow African people like that, as if they're scam artists or cheating. But I don't know. But see, the issue was with the last contest, it wasn't necessarily that, but you guys go back and watch my video I did about Izuba was shutting down, because the page that our contest was on, it did get shut down, and so one of the authors who was in the contest, he was from Africa, he got upset about it. He was like, what happened to the contest? I was in the lead and you guys shut it down. He thought like I shut the shit down. And I said, I have no reason to do that. Because those contests, like we were paying authors. I started out with the very, very first contest years ago. Authors were paying like $100. It went up to like $150, then $200, then $250, $300. I think that last contest was at $350. And so he felt some kind of way because our page got shut down. Number one, it was a business page on a personal profile, and somebody was snitching. Not Facebook. Facebook was shut down. Facebook don't have time to hate. So it wasn't Facebook, the company itself, but it was people, on Facebook just hating, and somebody reported it. And the page got shut down like a few months before the contest was going to begin. So it's not like, oh, I didn't want to select the winner, or I didn't want to pay. I'm like, come on, payment is nothing. I do the contest because I like to reward. I love giving back to my community. I love rewarding authors for their hard work. Even had writing contests where we pay authors. So I like giving. I love giving, But with this contest, I decided to give away a free feature in the Bible magazine. And I'm like, I want to give money, but I want you guys to really appreciate it and not look at it like I'm just giving out money, just freebie giving it. I know that's how y'all see Obama, like they just be giving out shit. I want you guys to earn it. Okay, let me go back and read the comments. What kind of bookmark is Street Lit? Oh yeah. Yeah, most of the authors in New Bawa, they write Street Lit or Urban Lit. Some of them write romance, erotica. Authors doing big things. And my goal, especially being out here in Hollywood, I want to see some of these authors who have books. I want to see those books turn into movies. Like I want you guys to get movie deals on some of those books, because you guys are the real deal. They sleeping. Everybody go check them out. Go to our page on Facebook. Facebook.com/urban authors, or just type in Ubawa, UBAWA. Y'all, we almost got 9,000 followers on that page. Teflon Diaries. Okay. It's a nice day out here, y'all. Nothing wrong with promoting your books. Go ahead, get that word out. Come on, man. What the fuck? These drivers out here in LA, boy. Sometimes I'd be glad I don't have a car. The sign is behind me. Ooh. Yeah. This drink is so thick. It's supposed to have peanut butter in it, but I hardly taste the peanut butter. But actually, one of my goals actually, before I leave, I was going to keep it a secret. I don't know. I might still keep it a secret. Tell you guys just a little bit. Well, you guys, one of my goals is to, before I head back to New York in 2020, is actually to start shooting for my documentary, my film, American Dreamer. So, you guys heard it from me, little birdie. Keep it a secret. I'm out here in Hollywood, LA. Why not? I have access to all these studios. I might as well go ahead and turn my story into a film and a documentary. So you guys are gonna see that. You just might be a part of it. So this is where I wanted to take you guys. It's called the Museum of Death. Now let me see. I've never been here. I always wanted to come. Let me see. The Museum of Death. Now they have a line. Who said I was coming in? Niggas always talking shit. I might just come back. Talking shit like that, you don't get my money. I have to finish my drink. Shut the fuck up. Talking shit. Cause I was just going to see what that shit was about. I was going to see if it was even worth going in that motherfucker, but they had a line. I don't know that waiting. I gotta finish my drink. Shut the fuck up. I don't like people like that. They be doing too much for their job, man. Doing way too much. That's how you lose money. Losing money talking shit. I just woke up. Don't start with me now. Do not goddamn start with me. Cuss a motherfucker out in a minute, y'all. You say you a hustler? All right, I'm a hustler. I know I have a hustler attitude myself. That's why I belong in New York. Fast-paced cities like New York, like LA. I'm a hustler. But hey, you gotta have a hustle mentality though. Shit to make it out there. So much competition and everybody, so many people
in the market, you know? It's like when the market is oversaturated, people say, oh, I don't got no competition. I ain't compete with nobody but myself. Those are motherfuckers. I know they're trying to say that to motivate themselves, but what they fail to realize, they don't know nothing about fucking business. It's in business, bitch, you got fucking competition. And there's such thing as market share, where your competitors, you know, you compete. You have to keep in mind your competitors and who you are competing against for customers, for clients, for a piece of the market. If somebody has a share of the market that you are in, your particular market that you are in, and they have a certain share of that market, mean ownership, or they dominate a certain, like, it's going to be difficult for you to get those customers. Why? Because you have to convince their customers why your product is better. You know? That's how people don't understand how shit fucking works. If somebody already is buying a product, they already got a certain product or service that they buy, and you come out with a similar product, service, or offering, right? Why the hell are they gonna stop buying what they've been buying to buy your shit? Y'all get what I'm saying? Why do they need to stop buying the brand they've been buying to buy your shit? So you do have to keep in mind your competition, not only for that reason, but you got to see what are people buying, what are people spending their money on, you know? Look at that fool. Oh, I hate when I see my ex, y'all. Oh, why? I hate when I see his motherfucker. He just fucking rolled by, like, what the fuck? Sometimes I be feeling like he be like watching my YouTube, my Facebook live videos and be stalking me or something. Motherfucker, oh, he want to be all up in my shit. But should I get some Shake Shack? I don't know. Motherfucker's so goddamn annoying, man. I swear, people. Child, he still love me. That's what that shit is. You need to stop playing around. That's why, child, you gotta date men. Don't date no child. Because men know how to do shit. Children play little games like that. Say bad breakup. Nah, we ain't had no bad breakup necessarily, but you know, when we broke up, instead of his ass getting a place like on another side of town, right? He go and move right around the corner, walking distance from my goddamn building where I live. I'm like, dude, really? Really? Whew. I ain't even hungry no more. Drinking this kind of drink will fill you up, man. My stomach is full, y'all. But yeah, what we talking about? Competition. Yeah, you gotta keep like, you got to look at your competition to see what are people buying and at what price and frequency are they buying it, you know? That's called market research, you guys. There's nothing wrong with looking at your competitors. You got to. You want to. Do your research before as a business owner, before you step into any market trying to sell something. You need to go and do your research to see what the hell is going on in that market in the first place, right? You got to be informed. You say, yeah, he can love me all damn day. I think I've actually been more productive by being single. Being single, focusing on me. Of course, I'm human, so I get lonely. I'm a human being. I'm a human being still. I have emotions. But I keep saying my main focus and priority is school. I have to do that to myself because that's how I'm gonna get through this shit. Is to keep myself focused on what's important.
Bus tour free information.
This shit going by fast though. I was telling somebody in New York, like, I got 2 years left, right? And they're like, damn, that's a long time. I say, nah, that ain't no long time. I've been here for 2 years, and that shit went by super fast. Before you know, I'm like, God dang, I've been here 2 years already. So 2 more years, that shit gonna fly by, man. I ain't gonna know what to do with myself, y'all. But I'm gonna know what to do with myself, all right. When I become a doctor, I'm gonna be out there making that money. Now, my focus is always giving back to the community, giving back to my people, helping out. That's what I'm gonna be doing. The same thing I'm doing now. I'm just gonna be making good money for it. So. Nothing changed, same me. Y'all just gonna watch my financial situation change, but I'm still gonna be me. Like, even with moving, when y'all saw me move from Georgia to New York and New York to LA, y'all see I'm still the same. No matter where I move at. Say dating past 30 is hard. Oh, I need to make a video on that. Let's talk about it. Ooh. Marcus, you are speaking the truth right there. I was just talking to my friend about that. We live in a different state. Yes. I just sent back. What? I got the sun blocking my view. Okay. I just went back to school for healthcare management. You are right, Marcus. I'm 41 and glad I found. What? Child, dating altogether is difficult. Even if you're in your 20s, because our culture is so weird in America, y'all. Like, we don't value shit that we should value, like relationships and love and commitment. The most important thing, family, long-term shit. We just kind of live in a moment in America. That's like the American culture. Everybody for themselves. You know, it's a sensational type of society. It's all about what can people do for you in the moment to make you feel good. You know, people are very self-absorbed. And especially living out here in LA, Hollywood, y'all, it's times 10. That whole me attitude is times 10 out here in LA. People are so self-consumed. You know? It's a lot of young people out here. A lot of people just really focus on, I guess, making money and building their careers. So there's nothing wrong with that. But that does make it, I guess, difficult if you are a person like me in your 30s who kind of ready to settle down, you know, and launch careers. Like, people, it's a different variety of people out here, you know. Being that I'm African American female, and of course I'm heterosexual, my preference is to date a black male, you know, heterosexual. And I be saying a lot of black men out here, child. Maybe I need to just do, I'm like, I have to show y'all, but I can tell y'all, because talking don't do justice. But if I just get a camera, just a secret camera, and just show y'all how this shit is out here, these men, it's like, a lot of them not my type. You know, I am picky, you know. Not to say I don't have nice looking men in LA, they do, but you have, I think it's either one extreme or the other. So either they gangster, former gang members, I'm talking about got tattoos all over their face or some shit like that. Come on, y'all, keep going, come on. Or they are metrosexual. They're gay. You know, or, you know, not necessarily all the way gay, but they kind of a little feminine. They get their nails done. Their hair look better than mine type shit. It's just not compatible, you know. I like dominant men. People don't understand that. You know, I feel like I'm one of the most misunderstood people, you know, especially when it comes to this whole BDSM thing. Because that's why I do online dating, because I feel like you have more control over it, you know, on your preferences and who you talk to. Whereas being out here, call yourself trying to date, you know, while you just out and about, I don't know, it's weird. most of the time I'm not even thinking about dating, like, or thinking about trying to link up with somebody when I'm kind of out and about. I'm just really getting to my destination, focus on that. And I don't go to clubs. All right, what you saying? Different cultures is hard too. Yes, man, so many different cultures out here. My fiance is black but not African American. What is she then? She not African American? She Caribbean. 40, no kids. However, I have a disability and sickle cell anemia, twice college educated, future broker, and best-selling author. Yeah, sorry about that. But child, it's hard. We don't got a disability. It's hard just all the way around dating, period, man. It is. So I don't know. I have different interests. I have like very special different interests and stuff. So I need to try to get some water. Yeah, but I have like I have very weird interests. Like, I mean, people, it's another thing too. Like I said, I feel like I'm misunderstood because people, when I tell people my interests, right, they be like, you a freak. You naughty, you know, like you a naughty. I'm like, bitch, I ain't no motherfucking naughty. I'm a human being like anybody else. And I just have certain tastes and interests. It's weird, y'all. And I kind of expressed my interest in my book, Dying to Submit. You guys, if you care to read, you have time, you can go check out the excerpt I put on my website at danielleleach.com. But yeah, I got some weird kinky fetishes, and I'm like, finding a guy who's comfortable doing those fetishes with me, and not just doing those fetishes, but having that certain kind of dynamic in a relationship of a dom and a sub. Like, a lot of guys don't get it. They just think it's all about, oh, I'm bossing you around, telling you what to do, making you serve my needs and my desires. And I'm like, no, babe, that's not what it means to be a dom. And that's not the kind of relationship that I am seeking. I want something genuine. I want everything that you see in a vanilla relationship. So everything in your typical relationship, you know, honesty, commitment, trust, where a person care and actually really do love the other person. But the extra layer is also there with BDSM and the DS dynamic, dominant submission dynamic. It's hard to explain to people, like, what? Because BDSM is a very fine-tuned community. It's very narrow, it's very specific community. It's different than your average type of relationship. So a lot of people just don't get it, child. I don't be wanting to explain it. That's why I think online dating is better for me, because at least you can target your interests to other people's interests, you know? And people kind of know up front by your profile, okay, what you looking for. Because trying to explain that shit to somebody just on the street, they be like, what? They don't get it. You say she's Caribbean. Oh, I figured that. Brought a, what? Spider, what? Added modifier. I have no idea what you're talking about. Bought a what? Added tour. Get some water. Relax. Hello. Good. Yeah, that's a good video topic though. The difficulty of dating over 30, child. And I be telling these men, I be like, my clock is ticking. So I need to stop saying it, because I think how they interpret that shit is, oh, she wanna fuck. No, bitch. Get your little horny dick ass out my face. Man, see, I don't have a real smart tongue, y'all. I be putting people in their place, and they don't like it, so. Should I get some tissue? Let me get some tissue. Let me grab some tissue. Child, I be putting people in their place real quick. They don't like it, because I'm all about respect, and I feel some people just don't give it. A 3-wheel or a 3-wheel motorcycle. What you got that for? A motorcycle? Sounds fun though. Oh, it's starting to warm up.
Yes. We have to start dealing with it. Start warming.
Yeah.
You've been good? How was your Mother's Day weekend?
Oh, it was good. Went by
Okay.
really fast.
Okay. You people, you had fun with the family, right?
Oh, my family is Florida.
I know. So what did you do? Over the phone?
Yeah.
Cool.
Talk to her.
Yes, that is nice. Have a nice day.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, dear. See you.
All right, see ya. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video, but thank you guys for tuning in and watching. Listen to me. Listen to me whine and complain about missing my call time, which I think I did on purpose. I don't think I had really no intentions on going to the show. I did initially, well, of course, when I got the tickets, but when today came around, I was just like, you know what? I'm going to chill today. That's what I ended up doing. I just ended up chilling. And I really don't need to have on this freaking hoodie on. I got on this hoodie, sweatshirt, and it's kind of warm out here. Windy. Oh, let's talk about the date thing. But it's safer than a regular crotch rocket did 150 years ago. YouTube. Okay, I'll check it out. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, and like another thing is, I live around a lot of white people. A lot of white people out here, and I'm just like, nothing against white people, but I don't know. These white dudes trying to hit on me. I'm like, dude, you gotta be dumb to talk to me, man. You gotta be dumb. Not necessarily aggressive. Although I do like some type of aggression. I think the kind of guy I'm looking for is, very specific, different. A lot of men out here, in a nutshell, don't really fall in it. Now, New York men, they do. As y'all know, New York men are typically a little bit more aggressive, more dominant. I would say alpha male. Sometimes you guys misunderstand what I mean by aggressive, so I have to break that down in more detail. But yeah, the men out here, child, they got more fucking sugar than I got. For real. Feminine, man. They be in the mirror long as hell, doing their hair and shit, putting on Bath and Body Works. That's the kind of men that live out here, y'all. Like, child. I've dated like men out here in LA. I mean, just kind of chatting. I met up with a few of them, but like I was talking to the defense attorney. I felt he lied too much. I was talking to this millionaire guy living in Hollywood Hills. His ass drank too much. He's like, all he wanted to do is, let's just have some drinks. My motherfucker, I don't drink like that. He just want to drink. It was a police officer guy I was talking to. He joked around too goddamn much. I don't know, y'all. Maybe I'm just picky. I don't know. I'm very different, to say the least. I know what I bring to the table. I'm not desperate necessarily, but yes, of course, I want, I want to find somebody, but I'm willing to be patient to make sure I find the right fit, the right kind of guy who fits my personality and my interests. I'm okay with that. More straight up, we are like that in Chicago too. Yeah, you see what I mean, Marcus? Chicago, man, I think I like that too. Chicago, Philly, like I like that, like roughneck type of shit. That's kind of guy I like. Dominant, kind of take control, know how to take lead type of man. Not abusive. It's a fine line, y'all. I'm not saying I want no man to give me no black eyes. Hell no. But just a man that just take charge, I follow behind him. He bring, a decent amount of income to the table as well as I. And we make shit happen. We build a family. He is very assertive. He know how to handle when we out in public, and I get compliments from guys because that's when it usually happens the most. When a female is with another guy, with her man, that's when she get complimented the most. Like, oh, guys would come up to you and be like, oh, nice hair, nice eyes, nice legs. Why you walking with your damn partner? Why y'all do that? I don't know. Yeah, I like certain kind of kinks, certain kind of things I like my partner do. I don't know. I ain't gonna share with y'all in this video. Not too much. But yeah, I do like some kinky stuff, Like, I'll tell y'all one thing. I like bondage. I like to be tied up. That's it. I ain't gonna tell y'all no more. All right, y'all. But I enjoyed talking to you guys. I'm about to go inside my apartment. Child, people out here in Hollywood is a little crazy. It be a lot of shit going down out here. Some homeless person had stabbed this business owner with a box cutter the other day. They had the news people out here doing a story on it. I'm like, what the fuck? That's the thing about these homeless people. It's like, they let them be all out here in Hollywood, but you ain't gonna see that in Beverly Hills. I don't like that. They need to have the commission, Homeless Hollywood commission, whoever is in charge, to get these homeless people off the street. Tell them they cannot be laying down and be a nuisance to people in the community, because they are. You say, man who makes sense and decisions. Yes, a man who know how to take charge, know how to make decisions for his family. I like that. I have an old school way of thinking. So I like a guy who kind of thinks along those lines, who know how to take control, who is not afraid to be the head of the household. It seems like more recently, a lot of men, just park it right here quick. But it seems like more recently, like a lot of men, nowadays, like modern men, females run the household. Like, I think they feel, I don't know, they maybe feel more safe or more comfortable with a female taking charge and calling all the shots. And I don't like that. I like for the man to do that. Not to say I can't make decisions. I mean, I'm 34 years old. Most of the decisions that have been made in my life, I've made them. Okay? So I know how to make decisions, but when it comes to like a relationship, like they say, two people cannot drive the car at the same time. They cannot drive the ship. One person. You only can have one pilot, And I don't mind being the co-pilot. I don't mind being the passenger and being a support to my husband. That's the kind of relationship I want, where it's clear, the roles are clearly defined, and it's clear who's in charge, and, I like that. And it makes sense because I am, dominant in my profession and my career, and I have that role that I have to live, every single day. So when it comes to my relationship, yes, I would prefer someone who is comfortable in that role. It can be kind of tricky, but nowadays, like, man, it's more, I noticed the roles are more egalitarian. So men are okay with being equal to their wives, and that can work too. Those kind of relationships, I think, are healthy too. Because I was talking to somebody else, and I think I was talking to my therapist who was telling me that. And she was like, yeah, if it's more equal, you guys can trade roles and positions, and you know, always have to put the pressure on the man to make the decisions. You guys can share that responsibility. I'm like, yeah. But I don't know. I don't know if y'all get it. You want to feel protected. Yeah! You get what I'm saying, Marcus? Feel protected. Have a sense of security now that I'm dating another woman. Sometimes a woman can date a man and feel like she's dating a fucking another woman. It's like, I might as well just date another woman. What do I need a man for? You know, because I know I can be dominant at times. I know I have a very strong personality. So I need a man whose personality is as strong as mine or stronger than mine. That makes perfect sense. Yes, you get it. You from Chicago, Marcus. You get it. You get it, man. Some men don't get it. New York guys, they get it. When I was in New York, I ain't have to explain it because they got it. You know, because that's just the culture of New York. Men usually take control. You know, they are in control in a good way, not in a bad way. Makes things much easier. But I gotta end this video. I enjoyed chatting with you guys as always. Poor Steve Harvey. I'm just so upset about that, but I'll make it up. I have to get my attendance up because, like, that's another thing on that website, the one I gave you the link, IOTA, they actually track your attendance. So they have like a profile for people that they create, you know. 113 all day. Okay, that's your area code. They have a profile for when you create a account with IOTA to get those free tickets to shows. They have a profile, and based on your attendance, they create a profile summary, an attendance summary. And so I think I'm at like a 60%, which means that I have attended 60% of the shows I've been given tickets for. So I gotta get it up. And that's the thing, these show casting directors, they will give you the tickets based on your attendance profile. So if you have a weak attendance profile, they might not give you no tickets because they're like, you don't go to the shows. You know, you get tickets, but you don't go to the show. So I don't want that to be the case with me. I mean, they know things happen all the time. Things come up, but yeah, I gotta get my attendance back up on these shows because I be getting tickets and I just be like, the day of the show come and I was like, I think one of the biggest reasons why I end up changing my mind is because they make you wait. Now, being that I had priority tickets, I'm not sure how long I would have had to wait, but some of these shows, like, they would have the audience members standing up in line waiting, and I'm like, who want to be up in line for over an hour, 2 hours waiting? You know, the show, yes, the show, it be worth it. Now you have a lot of fun, it's very entertaining and exciting, but it's like, come on, nobody trying to be standing up like that. My old street area code is 773. Chicago. Actually, I plan to be in Chicago next year. They have the APA, American Psychological Association convention in Chicago next year, so I most likely will be presenting there. So all of you Chicagoans, you know, if you want to meet me at the APA convention, it's going to be a lot of other like psychologists, psych students, graduate students, undergraduate students, and mostly professionals in the field of psychology are going to be there. Doctors, you know, so it's more of like a professional conference, but it's informative. You guys can kind of learn about the current research that they have out there relating to psychology, many different aspects of psychology. I'm sure you guys may take interest too, because what y'all fail to realize is that the research that we do in psychology informs many different other disciplines, not just psychology, but criminology. It informs politics. A lot of laws are created based on research in psychology. Just think back to the Brown versus Board of Education court case. That was influenced by psychological research. Thanks to Kenneth Dr. Kenneth and Mamie B. Clark, who did the doll test study, which I also replicated in my research study. That also influenced politics and lawmaking. So psychology has a role in many different disciplines, and you guys may find it pretty interesting. The date for it, Marcus, I'm not sure. I have to look it up and Google it. I think it's like around the summertime, though, if I'm not mistaken. It's an annual convention. So this year, It's going to be in San Francisco, upstate California. Last year it was in DC, and then next year it's going to be in Chicago. So I'm like, you know what, if I don't make the one this year, because I'm not going to be presenting at the one this year because the registration date has already passed. I think the deadline is usually December to register, so that has already passed. I'm not going to make that one, but as far as a presenter, but I may go to support my colleagues because I do have some classmates who are presenting there. But definitely next year, you know, I'm going to have to do it because it's not really a requirement as part of the PhD program to graduate, but they encourage us to participate in different conferences and present our research findings there. So I need to get myself out there, get my face out more in the community, in the health field, you know, community, so that they know who I am. I'm not really necessarily pressed to do that, but they encourage us to do that. It's part of our, you know, building professionalism and credibility as a budding psychologist. They encourage us to do that. I'm like, I got plenty of time to do that. People gonna know who I am eventually, way before I get licensed. I mean, people already know who I am. Y'all know me, you know, as the role of a literary director of a literary organization. So, but you know, people gonna know me regardless. So I'm like, I'm not pressed to, oh, you gotta know my name, I gotta be out there. So you guys, it's coming. They're gonna know me, and then when they, I don't know, they might like me, they might not. I don't really give a fuck, because the thing is, most of the psychologists in America are white. We know that, and only 2% of licensed psychologists in America are African American. So I'm gonna definitely be a bigger minority in my profession as a psychologist than I am now, you know, just being African American living in America. So y'all can see how that picture gonna look, how that's gonna be. But thank you, Marcus. Thank you guys for your support. I'm about to go end this video because I've been talking too much, but I love talking to you guys. I'll be coming back and checking in with you guys to just talk to you guys, you know. I like interacting with you guys. But have a great day, you guys. Have a good evening, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye. Toodles.